Hi, I'm Ryan Keene. Living in a family these days is super difficult and super complex. You may be the grandparent, the parent, the kid. No matter who you are, it's just really difficult. And so now we have featured resources on our website and accessible through e-news for families. And those featured resources are the topic of this week's Family Fridays at Summit Church. Oh yeah, it's also available on the church app. Let me show you some of the resources we have for our first edition of featured resources. And our first edition is devoted to parenting and grandparenting. So we start out with some podcasts on grandparenting. And this is by Family Life. They're on the radio. This is some of their radio broadcasts that they have converted into podcast form. You can listen straight from the page with these links, or you can click on the little show notes and resources button and go to the page where you can listen to it on that page on the internet. We also have a Right Now Summit Church custom channel of the month, and this one is Vintage Kids. Right Now Media has new kids stuff, but they also have old favorites like mine, McGee and Me, and so we link to some featured vintage kids videos. And then finally, we have Book of the Month. Our first Book of the Month is recommended by Corey Pence. It's the bold claim, Have a New Kid by Friday, by prolific author Kevin Lehman. You can read there Corey's summary on the book and why it's a great one. And you can read my summary on why Corey's kids are great. You can also, there's a link if you are interested in the book, so you can buy it. And you can also click on the link to request a scholarship copy, which is really nice. The featured resources is a little buried in our website, so a good way to access it is through e-news. We're recording this on my phone, so I'm going to bring in Pastor Brian to show you how to pull up featured resources on the church app.
Hey, Pastor Brian here. This is what the app looks like on your phone. You can see one of the buttons right off the front is Family Ministry. Let's click that button. This pulls up a variety of options for families ministry, and right down here is Resources for Families. Let's click Resources for Families. And here's the resources. You can see the top one now is Featured Resources for Families. That's where you want to go. And go Cleveland.